Hello there. This is Heather Khan, and today is a special day. It's my first vlog, yeah. That's special in that sense as well. But today is the day of the solar eclipse. So, Pakistan, that's where I live, is experiencing solar eclipse for after like 20 years. The last time it held here was in 1999. I mean, that's the first solar eclipse of this century, not just of this decade. So today it's a special day for me at least, because in all this chilly atmosphere, it's like 5 degrees Celsius out here. I have got up and come here to look at the sun. But where is it right now? I have got this cool app in my phone that lets you look at the sky. It's the solar system scope, and it's giving me the view of the sky right now in my home, and it says that there's sun right there. And believe me, let me open the camera and show you. I can see no sun right there because it's been revealed behind the fog. I'm not sure if you can see that this is that is all I can see from far away, and the sun that's like millions of kilometers from here. How can you even think of seeing it? So, coming back to the solar system scope, it tells that sun is right there, and well, you can see it has a little dark circle that accounts for moon as well right next to it. So clearly we'll soon be having a solar eclipse, whether Heather Khan in Narowal can see it or not. So, I've been looking at the sky for the last 10-15 minutes at least. It's the time the sun usually comes out, because it's way past 7:30 now. It does come out at like 6:30 here, but it's no sun right now. So, with 5 degrees Celsius outside, please, that's my phone, and it's from my father. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, never mind. So, with 5 degrees Celsius outside right now, I have come all prepared. I mean, I brought my phone, I brought my camera, I brought my power bank. That will, what if, despite all 100% of my phone charged, what if it still runs out of battery? And I brought my self-made solar box, yeah, that I just made last night with me, because I didn't have any solar glasses, and I just didn't want to go blind while looking at the sun with all its radiation. And guess what? This guy doesn't show up. Come on, you son of a beautiful world. Come out. It's 8:05 now. This full eclipse is just 55 minutes away. And while I am excited, I am also a little scared. What if the sun doesn't come out? What if the fogs conceal one of the best events that was going to be held this century? Oh, the sun is still not out there, and it's around 8:30. Man, okay, so in the meanwhile, let me tell you a joke. Well, this guy in my class one day comes up to me and says, well, you know what? I like moon more than I like sun. Well, I thought that he may have some philosophical reasons, or like the late Urdu poets who will just look at the moon and see their crush in it. but like I thought that he might have some reasons, and I asked why do you like moon more than you like sun, and he was like, well, the moon comes during the night when it's dark, it shines and gives us light. I was like, okay, the light actually comes from the sun that it just reflects, but let's see where you are going with it. And when I asked him, why don't you like sun, and he said, the sun, bro, the sun comes out during the day when there's already a lot of light. What is the reason of this guy showing up? Okay, that was lame, but it's not any more lame than the sun not showing up on the day of the solar eclipse. I've even lost the track of the time. Well, it's about 8:42 to 8:43, and we're going to have a solar eclipse in like 15 minutes. A solar eclipse that we can't even see. Yeah. Well, so last night I was talking to a friend of mine who is, well, a space buddy of mine as well. And she was telling me that she had two solar glasses that had come from NASA, and that she was going to use them for the solar eclipse observation today. And guess what? She didn't even need those glasses because she can't look at the sun at all. See, this sun just cannot damage your eyes in any way. So I guess it will end up as a disappointing event. Well, while the solar eclipse, the solar system scope, the application I made you see, is indeed telling that the moon is currently right ahead, right in front of the sun. Well, how unlucky am I? I mean, just imagine this guy who has had a wish of looking at the solar eclipse since the moment I first read about it in like grade 3 or 4, has this one event that he can see when he is like 20, but he can't see it because of these fogs that I personally used to love during the winters, and I actually used to wait when the fogs will show up because it gives a perfect scenery around you. And well, I guess I used to love these fogs because I'm not going to love them anymore. It's a perfect event for me. Well, in the meanwhile, let me show you this solar box that I built last night. Well, it was I saw it in like 2 to 3 videos, and where the people were claiming that it was the way that NASA themselves said that if you do not have any solar glasses, then you can look at the eclipse through this. Well, I spent like half an hour, I guess. I wasted half an hour at the in making this box. Well, and there you go. I put a white paper right at the back of the box. That's where I'll be having an image. I was supposed to be having an image of the eclipse, and I made two square holes right on the other end of the box, and at one side I put the aluminum foil, and on the other I didn't put anything because that's where I was going to put my eye. Not literally put my eye, but that's where I was going to see the eclipse from. And what I was going to do is that I was going to have the back of my head towards the sun, and like where the sun was supposed to be right there, and right at 180 degrees behind, I was just going to look at the screen through this hole. And this hole here, this puncture that I made just in the middle of this aluminum foil would have let the light pass, and there would have been an image. That's what was told at the back of the paper, at the back of this box on the paper right there. So, well, I guess this will end up in trash now because it's of no use, and I guess I should end this thing right here and return to my home because there is currently no use of just standing here and doing all this tartar or bakwas because, well, obviously, you know. So, guys, in the end, before I go down and go to my home and get some sleep, let's make this hashtag popular. It's a hashtag that Saad, my friend, just introduced, and it is shame on fog. It's the day spoiled today, and that's all I care for right now. Heather Khan signing out.